Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be discussing about Beyblade Burst Season 3 / Turbo just in 10 minutes. So we're going to be explaining the whole season throughout the series just in 10 minutes. So yeah, let's get started. If you're new here, then subscribe and turn those post notifications so you won't miss an awesome video just like this. Let's go. So Beyblade Burst Turbo / chouzetsu starts off after Beyblade Burst God ended after Vault becoming the world champion, and yeah. So the first episode starts off with Vault, our world champion, current world champion, is wandering around the forest and where he meets up akabarne, the main protagonist of this new season that we got introduced. Akabarne is just a kid who's new to Beyblade and lives with his father and mother and little sister. So yeah, Valt meets Aiga, and Valt is here to find Tiger Akabarne, which is Aiga Akabarne's father. So Valt could upgrade his Bey to the turbo systems. Yeah, Valt makes his new Bey under Valtryek, and Valt says he's going to be the strongest blader in the world. So yeah, that's how Aiga Akabarne, the main protagonist of this season, got inspired by Valt to create his own Bey, that is the Achilles. So since Tiger doesn't agree to make Aiga one, so yeah, Aiga makes his own, and the episode ends out with an intense battle between Valt versus Aiga. So Valt comes back and battles Aiga, and at the end, Valt wins. And yeah, Aiga goes to challenge more strong bladers, and he ends up going to Begum Academy, where he meets Fubkui and Ranjiro Kiyama, who later becomes best friends of Aiga in the series. So yeah, talking about Fubkui was actually in Beyblade Burst God at the end of episode 51. He was mentored by Shu Kurnai, and yeah, Shu is the mentor of Fubkui. And as for Ranjiro Kiyama, Ranjiro is little brother of Rantaro Kiyama from Beyblade Burst God, that is Valt's best friend. And yeah, later on in the series we get to see more returning characters just like Free, Louie, Silas, Caroline, and we also get a battle sequence between Valt versus Louie, a rematch, but differently, since Louie has also a turbo Bey that is called Bloody Luinor, and they both have intense battle, but in the end Valt still wins, although breaking the whole stadium in the end. So yeah, Valt versus Louie is kind of a good battle to see, and later on in the series we also get the return of Free de la Hoya. So Free returns back and battles Valt in a 1v1 episode, that is episode 37, so I'll get to that later on. So yeah, we also get to see Shu Kurnai return in the season, and we also get to see two new antagonists of this season. So we also had to have a villain, so yeah. The bad guy for this season is Phi. Phi is, people say he's an alien, but yeah, we don't know it, but Phi is a god of destruction. So yeah, Phi has a little brother of his own called Hyde. So Phi and Hyde are the strongest bladers around in this season of Beyblade Burst Turbo, where Phi and Hyde has their own lair called Dead Grant, where the strongest bladers come to battle them, and in the end they lose. Since these two are so much powerful, Aiga actually battles them in this season. But Aiga becomes evil, corrupted of his own. So Phi is an evil guy in this season, but we also get to see our main protagonist, Aiga Akabarne, gets possessed or corrupted by his own Beyblade, leading him to becoming evil and destroying our new Wonder Valtryek by the Achilles. So yeah, in episode 27, the Achilles breaks Wonder Valtryek just into pieces by after Aiga's corruption of Dark Aura, and yeah, Valt's much a surprise. Free, actually the first time Free battles Aiga, Free noticed this. Free is the only one noticed that Aiger is going through something just like Red Eye. Yeah. After breaking Valt's bay, Valt creates a new bay that is called Turbo Valtryek. And yeah, this is not Wonder Valtryek, this is Turbo Valtryek, which is one of my favorite bays throughout the season. It's pretty cool. Yeah, he comes back to take his title from Aiger. So, with all of these going on, Aiger is corrupted by Z Achilles' dark aura. So, to make him back to his old self, Shu returns as to battle Aiger with his new Turbo surprise set. So everyone in this new season returns with old characters but with new system Turbo bays. Aiger vs Shu was intense. At the end, Aiger lost, and we also got to see Xander as a side character return as well. So throughout the season, Aiger also make 2 more friends, that is Lavan and Excavier. Excavier is a prince, just like Xander, wielder of Scalius, and Lavan has a bay called White Leopard, that is, which got broken by Phi in the Battle Cruise tournament. So yeah, talking about Phi and Hyde. Throughout their childhood, Phi didn't want to choose Hades, but Hearts wanted to choose Phoenix. So yeah, they both got into a fight, and it's not that to talk about, but yeah. Throughout the season, after Aiger loses to Hyde, Hyde is the new world champion. So for Valt steps up and shows off his new evolved Valtryek and battles Hyde, and Valt becomes the champion again. So yeah, plot twist. And throughout the season, as I mentioned, Phi is the god of destruction. So after Valt defeating Hyde, Aiger rushes off to battle Phi. So at the end, Phi becomes evil and shows off his dark side and breaks Z Achilles just like into Wonder Valtryek, just into pieces. So after breaking Z Achilles, Aiger's whole corruption thing just disappeared and Aiger's back to normal again. So for his comeback, Aiger makes his own bay called Turbo Achilles, which is also just like a bird stopper bay, just like Turbo Spryzen and Turbo Valtryek. And throughout this season, we also get to see many bays get destroyed by this god of destruction named Phi, which is, we all know that Friedel Hoya battled Phi in episode 30 to 40, which his Geist Fafnir just got broken to pieces, which is also Shu Kurnai's bay also got broken by Phi just into pieces, just like Z Achilles. So yeah, Phi is a god who beat all of our legends from the past season, which were the strongest of them all. There was a battle between Valt versus Phi. They were about to show it, but in the end, Aiger steps up to battle Phi instead of Valt. So yeah, there was a final battle. Aiger comes back to battle Hyde, and Hyde loses to Aiger. And also there was a battle between Phi and Aiger, which in the end, Aiger destroys and bursts Dread Phoenix into pieces. Oh yeah, fun fact. Phi destroys his own brother's bay, that is Hyde's, Dead Hades, and shatters it into pieces and makes his own Dread Phoenix with Dead Hades bay parts. So yeah, you could see Phi is the main villain and the best villain of this season. And in the end, at the Turbo Generation series, we also get to see a battle between Valt Oi and our new legend Aiga Akabarne, which was a so sequence battle that everyone in watching Beyblade Burst series throughout the season, that this was the best battle of all. We got to see so many clashes, but in the end, Aiger takes back what he deserved and becomes the new world champion, as they say. But Valt is still our champion. But for now, for this season, Aiger becomes champion, and yeah. I don't know if it was like good enough, but yeah, hope you guys like this video, and that's it for this explanation, guys. So that was the whole Beyblade Burst Turbo / chouzetsu series explained in 10 minutes, or further than that. So if you're new here, then please subscribe and turn those post notifications, and make sure to follow us on Instagram and join our Discord server, the Base Squad, as well. And tell us in the comments below, would you like to see more Beyblade burst explanations? So yeah, as always, stay tuned, stay safe. Till next time, blaze out. Peace.